Venetia Bahr and Christine Fitch received $200 from the Oregon Reading Association to tackle social and emotional learning using a literacy-based approach. On December 6th, we received notification that ORA had accepted our grant proposal. We had initially said that we would like to purchase 11 electronic books, but we found that they were cheaper than the print versions, so we were able to purchase 16 electronic books. On December 20th, we received the ebooks that we purchased. Some of our most popular titles: The Girl Who Never Made Mistakes by Mark Pett, First Grade Dropout by Audrey Vernick, Crabby Pants by Julie Gassman, and then a couple of titles by Erin Frankel, Dare and Weird. For our 6-8 crowd, we have found that Stress Can Really Get on Your Nerves is our most popular book. Our electronic books are loaded in a platform called Mac and Via, and this platform makes the books very visually appealing. Students can read them online, they can check them out. Counselors or teachers are able to place holds on those books or assign them to particular students. They project very nicely, and parents have a guest access. Christine Fitch and Venetia Bahr were able to train the K-8 counselors on how to access, place holds, and where to store their lesson plans for others to use for these literacy-based lessons on social and emotional support. You're going to see an activity using the book Weird by Erin Frankel by Christine Fitch in a classroom in Kelly Creek Elementary School. The students were extremely engaged.
She made a decision to not listen to those negative comments. She's getting her confidence back, isn't she? What would you ask? Oh yeah, you're noticing more polka dots? Look right there too.
On the window.
Oh, on the window and on the wall. So let's look at those things that she was writing on the floor of her room. So she had written, I'm weird. I'm not good enough. No one likes me. And then she went back and she edited those. That's the change she made, right? She crossed some things out. She crossed out the I'm weird. She said, I'm not going to believe that about myself anymore. That's a really powerful thing. She crossed out not, I'm good enough.
After students finished reading and discussing the book, Christine Fitch had them complete an activity with one white polka dot and one colored polka dot. They wrote one negative thing they'd heard someone else say or they felt about themselves, and on a white polka dot, and then on a colored polka dot they changed the negative into a positive, and they were able to then recycle the white polka dot and hold on to the colored polka dot. What you're going to hear next is a sample of what the counselors explained to students about how to access the books after the lesson. And what we found is students really want to read what their teachers have read, and so those are the highest circulating books after a given lesson.
I wanted to mention that all of these books, the three I've talked about, you've only read the first one, they're available in our ebook library. You guys know about Mac and Via, right? I've got this one checked out until Monday, because I'm using it in the classroom on Monday, but guess what? After Monday, you could go into that system and you could check it out and reread it again and look at these pictures again if you want to. And then we'll be learning about the other two books when I come back later, okay? You guys, thank you. You did a great job.
On April 10th, we pulled our statistics to find out how often these resources were being used, and we found that they were either used or checked out over 1,685 times, with more than 45 holds placed by students. So what that tells us is that there is a desire for social and emotional themed books. The Girl Who Never Made Mistakes has been used over 198 times with 2 holds. Our book First Grade Dropout by Audrey Vernick has been used 183 times with 5 holds and requests. And The Stress Can Really Get on Our Nerves, used primarily, we have found, by our 6th through 8th graders, has been used over 63 times with 1 hold placed. So because of the success we feel that this project has shown, counselors are going to continue with literacy-based lessons, and in the library we are going to continue to purchase ebooks for this social and emotional learning that teachers and students can utilize in multiple buildings. We are ever so thankful to the Oregon Reading Association for supporting literacy projects in our school and in other schools. Without their funding, we would never have known that there is such a high need and that the lessons are as engaging as they are with a literacy-based approach.